You're listening to WTIM, your information station, and our morning show. It's brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Grayson Bauman. Joining us in this segment, we have Jay Bollinger, Community Health Consultant with Taylorville Memorial Hospital. Good morning to you, Jay. How are we?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well on this end of things here today. And well, we brought you in with hopes to talk in great depth and great length about a footsteps challenge, or I should say a walking challenge coming up, coined a much nicer term. Well, I want to leave that to you, Jay. What's going on with your newest walking challenge?
Yeah, so we are getting ready. We launched our third walking challenge called the Frosty Footsteps Walking Challenge. And I'm really excited about it. Like I said, this is our third time doing this, and we've averaged about 200 participants each time. We're only in registration period, whether it's the first week of registration, and we're already up to 137 participants. So great numbers from that aspect. And we really couldn't be more happy to be partnering up with the Y again for this. Bruce and his staff out there have been gracious enough to be able to open up the Y free of charge again this time around. So even if you're not a YMCA member, you just go out to the Y, let the front desk staff know that you're there to participate in the walking challenge, and they will let you in free of charge to be able to walk inside the gym there. So it really is a great opportunity for people to go out, check out the Y, see what they have to offer. And if you don't have a treadmill or things like that at your home, you can go and take advantage of that there. So, because not everybody likes to walk when it's 20 degrees outside. So
it might be coined the Frosty Footsteps Challenge, but yes, it is a little tough in the heart of winter. But when I saw that the YMCA was offering that walking track for free to anybody to just come in, say that you are a part of said Frosty Footsteps Challenge, I went, that's how you got to keep it.
Yeah, I think, and Bruce jumped at the opportunity again. I think it's, and I've said this multiple times every time I'm in here, it's, the hospital and the YMCA have very like-minded missions. And so to be able to give individuals the opportunity to go out and check out to see what services the Y has to offer, this is a great way to do that. And I think last year they actually gained quite a few new members because of the walking challenge. So hoping that we can continue to do that again. We also have switched over to an app called Pacer. It's the Pacer app. So individuals can go on through Pacer, join the walking challenge. You just search for TMH walking challenges and it'll pop right up. And then it's just a great way for people to be able to pair their smartwatches with it and use their phones instead of having to like manually log their hours. They can just do it right from their smartphone.
Eliminate any hurdle that is there. And for it to be a free app obviously adds to it. And if you have an existing smartwatch, more than likely it's going to work. And then tack it on there or just use your phone. Keep it in your pocket. Because I was asking you, like, how does that, back in the day, it wasn't the best, but I'm sure they have really ramped up.
Yeah, technology has really stepped up and ramped up there. So, if you don't have a smartwatch, you're more than welcome to just keep your phone in your pocket when you're walking, and it'll track those steps. One feature that I really like about it, too, is it really allows for, like, interaction in between the participants. Participants are able to send messages back and forth to each other. You can high five people on certain accomplishments. You can upload photos and things like that. So even at the last walking challenge, it was really cool. People were posting pictures of, on the walking or the bike path and just different photos while they were experiencing the challenge. So it's kind of a cool way for people to interact too.
So your previous app, what were you using prior?
The very first time we used Google Sheets, and we were like a Google Forms, and people would have to go on and manually enter their miles. And then I would spend about 3 hours every Monday going in and manually adding up everyone's hours. So we found out very quickly that we got to find a better way to do this. So we reached out to Pacer Health. They're an app developer, and it's been great.
Awesome.
It has been a wonderful feature to add. It takes a lot of back end work away. It's all done electronically, and people, and really we kind of listen to the voices of the participants, because after these challenges are over, we always send out a post event survey just to get some feedback from the participants. And almost every one of the participants said we would love to be able to integrate our smartwatches or our phones, or try to make it more of a digital thing. And so that was really our main focus and goal going into the second challenge, was to really cater to what the participants were wanting, and trying to find some type of software to do that. And it's worked out great.
Well, I'm glad for you on multiple levels here. 3 hours on a Monday, adding things.
Yeah, it was
my
tough.
strong suit. I can imagine. I can imagine for you. But when it comes to your title and your job as a whole, you're always looking for the community to kind of provide that feedback. And so to get it and then to deliver on it, I think is a good deal. You mentioned the word interaction. That's the biggest piece to it. Going from a Google Sheet to the Pacer app, being able to post your pictures and things like that, I think you got it.
Yeah.
So tell me a little, say I meet a certain milestone, or say I get to a certain spot within this challenge. What am I looking to do? Am I just looking to beat everybody? Is that really what I'm looking to do? Or what are we hoping to get out of this?
Yeah, I think it's a fun, competitive little challenge. So for any individual that signs up that walks over 100 miles the month of January will receive a free t-shirt. Everybody loves a free t-shirt. And I think, again, it's just a nice form of competitiveness, friendly competition between community members to see, because that's what I love is that. So when you log in and the challenge actually starts, you're going to see a live leaderboard in real time of where the participants are at. So it's actually really fun to go on there and check to see where people are at. And it also gives people the opportunity to encourage others to be able to, boost people's morale, to say, hey, you're doing great. I saw you walked 12 miles today. Fantastic. And you can give them a thumbs up or something like that. So again, I think really just to be able to see the community come together, it really helps too, I think, with it being winter, to be able to keep people active and keep them, moving. And, we talk about mental health a lot when we're on here. And, I think winter time, it plays a huge effect into that, because there's not a lot going on. People are stuck inside. So this gives people the opportunity to connect with each other, stay healthy, stay active. We actually have a lot of colleagues at the hospital that sign up for this, and they actually go out to the Y as a group and will walk around. So it's been really great to see the connect, just the community connect on this and really exceed my expectations. We've only done this 3 years, and for us to, or 3 times, and for us to be able to have average 200. I would love to get up into the 300-400 range. I'll be honest with you, Lincoln, they've been doing this a lot longer than us, but they had over 600 participants in October. So I would love to get to that number. Just friendly competition between my department and the hospital. I would love to be able to say, hey, we're knocking on that 600 door.
Absolutely.
And we're encouraging not just people from Taylorville. This is a countywide initiative. So don't feel like just because you don't live in Taylorville, you can't do this. I mean, we've had people from Pana, Stonington, all the surrounding Edinburgh. I send it out to all the schools as well, school superintendents and principals, to kind of help spread the word a little bit too, because I really would like to see this be like a health initiative that businesses take on too, to encourage their colleagues to stay active and maybe form even like a secondary little competition within a competition. So again, it's been great to see the response and the support from the community.
We're not trying to pit anybody against each other. We're trying to bring people together to
For
walk.
sure.
And I think the best way of doing so, having that Pacer app, having that live leaderboard, it's a great way of doing it, because that does keep you motivated. Say you're 17 miles behind in one spot. All right, now I know I got to get a few extra here this evening. And I think being free at the YMCA, being able to go to that walking track on those really cold days. I mean, yesterday the UV index is 0. You were talking mental health. That'll tank it there. And then you go today to a bright sunny day. So maybe you get an extra few miles on a day like today. But the first week of registration opening this week for the Frosty Footsteps Challenge. Jay, what's the best way to register, whether that's calling you or going online?
Yeah, they can give me a call at 217-707-5258, or they can go on to the Taylorville Memorial Hospital Facebook page. There's all the information is on our Facebook page, registration link, all of that. Or you can just download the Pacer app and type in TMH walking challenges, and it will pop up, and you can join right from the app.
Okay. We are speaking right now with Jay Bollinger, community health consultant with Taylorville Memorial Hospital, and we'll join him back around to talk more about their Frosty Footsteps Challenge coming about in January. You're listening to WTIM, your information station.
Your information station. WTIM.
The Lady Tornado basketball team are on 96.5 thechill.com again this season. Listen on air or online for Lady Tornado basketball and playoff games, brought to you by the Taylorville Community Credit Union, the Christian County YMCA, Rural Rentals, and Scooters Coffee.
The purple and gold are coming your way. The Taylorville Tornadoes are going to do it today.
I'm Will Perkins, President and CEO of Taylorville Community Credit Union. TCCU is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Hart Media Group Community Spotlight, allowing a different nonprofit organization to be highlighted on WTIM, WMKR, and WRAN each month.
Hi, this is Chief Wheeler from the Taylorville Police Department. As we come to close of another year, I want to extend my sincere gratitude on behalf of the entire police department. Crime is down because of your support. As we enter the holiday season, I ask everyone to remain mindful. This time of year often brings in increased thefts and crimes of opportunity. Please remember to lock your vehicles, secure your homes, and stay vigilant. When celebrating, do so responsibly and look out for one another. Have a great holiday.
TCCU is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Hart Media Group Community Spotlight. Come join us. You'll wonder why you waited. Member NCUA.
Aren't those waves of golden grain a beautiful sight?
It's winter. There's nothing but mud in those fields.
You might see mud, but I see golden rows of Pioneer winter canola.
Oh yeah, you told me about that winter canola program with Pioneer and Bunge Chevron Ag Renewables.
I was looking for ways to increase profit potential, and winter canola was easy to work into my crop rotations.
Okay, now I'm starting to see the gold in your fields.
Visit pioneer.com/winter canola to find out more.
This is Dwayne Wheeler, the police chief of the city of Taylorville. As a law enforcement officer, I've seen the impact that depression and suicide have on many people. Many times, those contemplating suicide endure considerable suffering and distress, but there is help. If you feel depressed or lonely, there are many resources to help you. You can call a trusted relative, friend, or minister, or call the Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. That is 1-800-273-TALK. All of us are here to help you. Thank you.
This is Megan Lopez with Nesty's Burger Joint on the south side of the Taylorville Square. To see our menu, click on our icon on TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
This is Shawlis Nagel, Executive Director at Kimmer Village in Assumption. To learn more about our services, click on our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
And welcome back to the WTIM Morning Show here on your information station, and brought to you by Landmark of Taylorville and People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first. I'm your host, Grayson Bauman. Joining us in this segment, Jay Bollinger, community health consultant with Taylorville Memorial Hospital. We're talking about their Frosty Footsteps Challenge. It is the first week of registration. They've already got 137 signed up. Would love to add you to that total. Well, Jay, why did Taylorville Memorial Hospital, I know this isn't the first edition of it, but why is this so important to Taylorville Memorial Hospital, but also to yourself too?
Yeah, we've talked about this before, but every 3 years we do a community health needs assessment. And out of that community health needs assessment was mental health, access to heart or access to heart disease and stroke, or access to primary care physicians. And so part of that was this walking is what evolved this walking challenge. So we decided to be able to kind of help tackle heart disease and stroke and mental health. Was to form this walking challenge. Like I had said previously, Lincoln also has been doing these walking challenges for quite some time. And so the idea was kind of already out there. And so we kind of just piggybacked off of what they were doing. And it's been great. Again, to be able to come together as a community to do this, it really helps get people out of the house when it's cold and nasty outside. And again, the Y opening up their facility at no cost to be able to allow people the opportunity to go out there and use their facility at no cost is huge, because we really, at the end of the day, we want to take down as many barriers as possible to allow people to utilize the facility and participate in this walking challenge, even if they don't have the available resources. So we try to, provide as much as we can to allow anybody and everybody to participate. So
I think you've done just that in this regard, and a big shout out over the way of the YMCA. But of course, like-minded missions, this just kind of comes together and works well, especially if we maybe, get a couple of memberships out of it as well for those at the YMCA. But for you, I mean, when you talk about the community health needs assessment, it to me sounds like we're killing two birds with one stone, almost. Like the heart disease, the access to primary care physicians, maybe not so much, but the heart disease portion of it, and then obviously the mental health portion of it as well. Jay, I'm sure over the last couple of years and the times that you've done this, there's been some, I don't know, overachievers, or I don't know if I want to say overachievers, because this is something you want to overachieve in. Do you have any like stories or any things that you can share with us about like the success that's been had through the program?
Yeah. So each year we always do a post-event survey to kind of gauge people's feedback from the event. And Aspen Everly, she actually is a TMH colleague, but she walked over 400 miles the last challenge. And a lot of people were like, that's an insane amount of miles. But she loves to exercise, she's out walking constantly. And she really kind of has just said, like, it's a great way to stay active in the winter months. And even in the spring, like when we did it in the spring, she was like, what better way to go outside and stay active. And it's something that she's already doing.
Sure.
So like to be able to have this fun challenge, to add kind of to it, makes it fun. And I think what she had told me was it's great to be able to see everyone come together, and just that app really allows you to kind of feel like you have a partner in it, and everybody could use some motivation, I think, to do this. Not, exercising isn't always top of mind for everybody. So some people need more of a nudge than others. And I think using this app to be able to leverage that and to be able to boost people's morale and give them a word of encouragement to keep going, the app has done just that, and so again, I think it's just a fantastic opportunity for people to get engaged. If anybody has questions or anything like that, or needs help getting signed up, they're more than welcome to reach out to me, 217-707-5258, or you can shoot me an email and I can walk you through registration. The t-shirts are always a fun thing too, to be able to see, people out in the community wearing the shirts afterwards. And so again, it's just a great thing going, and I'd love to see the numbers keep rising. And hope to get as many people out to the Y as we can.
Yes, sir. Well, hey, the first week of registration, we're doing pretty good, but we
We
want
are.
to see that number climb. And Jay, just thanks for being here with us.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Jay Bollinger, community health consultant with Taylorville Memorial Hospital. Download that Pacer app as well. Search TMH Walking Challenges and get yourself entered in their Frosty Footsteps Challenge. You're listening to WTIM, your information station.